Welcome back, everyone. I am the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Arkham Horror the card game, doing Path of Carcosa the Doubt route, and we're going to be going to Black Stars Rise, where everything's going to go horribly. We got Ashley's information, which is you recall the nights where this all began, and your thoughts drift to the mesmerizing song Ashley sang that night. Somehow you remember the lyrics perfectly after all this time, and its haunting melody is ingrained in your mind. Above the city, the storm clouds rage and waves crash through the gilded cage. Below the earth, the salt water seeps. The shadows fall as the red sun sleeps. Studying the island that lies before you, illuminated by flashes of lightning and assaulted by tumultuous waves, you can't help but wonder if Ashley was singing about this very moment. So we have a group use once per game type thing that will let us remove a doom. We'll probably hold on to that till the very end. So I'll represent that with that little gray token I just put in. Also, we now get a -3 token, so we'll be adding the -3 to this. Oh, also, I did forget to take advantage of the arcane research last time during the XP spending, so I'm going to go ahead and upgrade one of my Righty-Seeking level 2s to level 4. So go ahead and get that in there, and that will cost 0 experience. And then everything else here should be good to go. All right. And the only difference for Righty-Seeking level 2 and level 4 is it now costs 5 resources, and I get 2 extra clues instead of just 1. All right, so with all that said and done, let's take a look at some other stuff. We need to do the rest of the setup here, so let's go ahead and do that. It says just shuffle it, right? Yeah, shuffle the bag. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Take one out. And place. All right, and then this one just goes away. All right, so one of these is the correct direction, and the other one is the wrong direction. All right, so yeah, this is the one where we have multiple agendas and no act deck yet. All right, so those are good. Those are good. I'll do the randomization in a bit. So yeah, let's go ahead and just read the agenda real quick. Your boat docks at Port de l'Avance, but with the rising tide and torrential rain flooding the streets, the boat's captain isn't keen on sticking around. He tells you he will come back for you in the morning. You tell him not to bother, you probably won't be around by then. As a lightning bolt, you can spend, in this case, 2 clues to place a doom on this agenda, and everyone will get 2 resources. And then over here, the ritual begins. Storm clouds swirl overhead. A vortex of Eldritch energy rages in the center of the storm. The ritual has begun. The gate may appear above the abbey or below it. You must choose which route to pursue and reach the gate before Haster's agents do. I don't take horror for that because I don't believe in magic. Lightning bolts, you can spend 2 clues, place a doom on this agenda, and everyone gets to draw a card. Also, in both these cases, it can advance the agenda. 5 doom to advance. All right, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this, and then down here, skulls are -X, where X is the highest amount of doom on an agenda in play. So it's just highest doom on an agenda. Besides that, we only have... Okay, we have tablets. So tablets is reveal another token. If you fail, place 1 doom on each agenda, which can be... it doesn't advance it, but it is kind of dangerous. All right, we do need to do some shuffling of all the location. We do need to randomize a bunch of locations, but we will do that in a bit. Yeah, we'll do that last. So we're going to go ahead and take care of this weakness nonsense. So Madness Pact Cultist Detective. Madness Pact Cultist. All right, what's the rest of it? Detective. I'm sorry for zooming out like that. Madness Pact Cultist Detective. Oh god, I didn't even save it. Madness Pact Cultist Detective. Atistrophobia. So this is the one where you fail skill test, you'll take a horror. And this is a madness-based weakness. Options. Hands. Disable. Okay, so that gets added in, and I do it one more time. Hopefully this saved. It did. Pay your due. This is Rogue Investigator only, so that does not apply. Dark Pact. All right, get to stab each other. Kind of annoying on Marie, but that's okay. Good news is we really only have to deal with Dark Pact for this session, and then after that, it's not even an issue. All right, let me put a break here. All right, let's go ahead and get started on this. Randomize this. Set that aside. Randomize that. Randomize that. Randomize that. Also, there's like an what is this from? Stalked by Shadows. Oh wow, this was from Phantom something. All right. With that, we are good to go on that front. Let's go ahead and shuffle this deck and draw a bunch of cards. Don't want any of this. Okay, so Mike's giving me the Twilight Blade for some reason. Usually I never draw it. We do, of course, also got a mental trauma last session, so we are starting with an additional horror damage. Alright. Deal to orange. None of those. None of these. That's a weakness. God. Yeah, that consistency is not there. I definitely made a bunch of adjustments to Marie and Diana's deck. Diana, I went ahead and added 45s to our deck and replaced those draw 5 token spells with them, so I could have a bit more consistency offensive wise. Also, the level 2 version is at least not too shabby, and it can actually be put in our basement. For Murray, I actually swapped in flashlights to give her a little bit more consistency as well. But for now, we are what we are. Okay, let's get started. We'll go ahead and flip this over. One to the other, then place 2, please, blah, 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 blah. Got it. All right. Let's go ahead and start with Diana first. First action, I'm going to Mercy Cache. Gain 3 resources, draw a card. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend a resource to get out Backpack. Search the top 12. 1. 2. Those are our 2 cards. Not going to be able to get a third, unfortunately. Alright, last action, I am going to go ahead and spin 2 to get out my survival knife. Okay, and that is all of our actions. Alright, it's been a while since we've had the survival knife. I think the past couple of sessions we haven't got to use it. Alright, Marie Lambeau. Not much for you to do besides just move, so I'm going to go ahead and get you moving. After succeeding at a test by 1 or less while investigating the ground root, place 1 doom on the agenda with the most doom. By 1 or less. That's actually kind of scary. I'm just going to go ahead and keep moving. After 1 or more doom is placed on the A agenda, each investigator at the outer wall takes 1 damage. Alright, so we definitely want to get away from here as soon as possible. I'm going to go ahead and investigate. We'll go 4 to 2. We pass, get a clue. All right, that's everybody. So upkeep. Got our beat cop. 1 second. I'm always paranoid that I missed, actually shuffling the deck. All right, getting the beat cop, that's huge. Upkeep here. Alyssa, cool. All right, let's go to Mythos. We get to place our Doom wherever we want. I'm not going to, after Doom is placed on Agenda A, we'll take damage. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on this one. Place a Doom on this one. There we go. Next, I'll go ahead and shuffle this one more time and then draw. Black Stars Rise. All right. So I'm right now 3 to 4. Let's go ahead and just say no to this. Gain resource, draw a card. Crashing Floods, a foot 3 test. If you fail, they'll do 1 damage and lose 1 action. Okay. We'll just go 3 to 3. We passed. Awesome. I was tempted to just use the Deny Existence to gain an action instead, but it is what it is. All right, let's get to work here. Let's start with yeah, I'll start with Marie Lambeau. I'm gonna go ahead and spend 4 to get out Alyssa Graham, and then we'll investigate twice. I succeed. Too bad I didn't use my ability first. And succeeded. Alright, just about done here. Alright. Meanwhile, I'll go ahead and get to work here. I'm going to spend 4 to get out the beat cup. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves moving. Anything else I want to get out? Let's go ahead and spend this last action to go ahead and play this last Mercy Cash. Get 3 resources, draw a card. I was about to gain a resource, which would have been stupid because I had that on my backpack. Alright. So at least now we're in a position where we can kind of do stuff again. Good to go on that front. Alright. No enemies still. Upkeep. Another beat cop. Perfect. Dark Pact. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately this is an event, not a treachery, so I can't counteract the my existence here. That's okay. Mythos. I'm going to go ahead and add another Doom to the same location, the same act or same agenda. So now skulls are -2. Acolyte. He's going to. I'm going to go ahead and put him up here. Spawn of Hylie. We're going to go ahead and say no to you. I'm going to spend 1 Ward of Protection, take a horror, and kill. Take a horror and say goodbye to you. You are not someone I want to deal with right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with Diana. Let's move up to here and see what this location is about. So this is the one where if you put it on the let's see, while the current A agenda has more Doom than the current C, reduce the difficulty of each test on. Okay, so this actually does a benefit if you are doing well. Alright, I do get engaged by you. I am going to go ahead and try to stab you. I'm going to go 6 to 3. That's just -2. Highest amount of Doom on an agenda. So I think it's specifically on the agenda, not on the other cards. But I still got the kill here. I am going to go ahead and spin 3. Also, I forgot to give myself willpower to get out Twilight Blade. Okay. And then meanwhile, over here, I am going to go ahead and play only during your turn when your delta. Okay, we have a solution for that. Actually, before Diana's turn ends, I'm going to spin 2 to go ahead and get out Delay the Inevitable. And then for Marie here, I'm going to go ahead and investigate here, 5 to 2. Oh, sorry, that's a draw another one. All right, we do pass. Also, just out of curiosity. Okay, we still would have passed regardless. Yeah, me placing that tablet back does kind of mess with the RNG a little bit, but I drew 3 tokens and they were all passes, so it's fine. In any case, we do get the last clue here, which we did. Let's go ahead and move over to here, and then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 resources to play Dark Pact. I'm going to do 2 damage to an investigator at your location. I will pick Diana and use the Delay Inevitable to soak it. Okay, good to go. All right, that is everybody. We'll go ahead and go to enemy phase. No enemies, go to upkeep. Okay, overpower, upkeep, promise of power, mythos. All right, we're now going to go ahead and add doom to this other one, because we're no longer in this location, so we're not going to get harmed by it. Foot 3 test. This will do damage and lose an action. I'll go ahead and commit my level 2 Defiance, and we'll see if we do. We'll go 4 to 3. We passed just barely. Didn't trigger the Defiance, though. And then marked by the sign, a willpower 2 check. I'm currently 4 to 2. So we'll take it, 4 to 2. Yep, it's based off the highest amount, which right now is just 2. Good to go. All right, investigation phase. Let's go ahead and we'll go ahead and get working on this. Has more doom on it. So right now it's still 5 to 4 check. All right, so for this I am going to go ahead and get out Living Ink. But this round I'll at least get these bonuses. And then I'll investigate twice. So 7 to 4. Okay, we got the 2 clues here, so we got all the victory. Okay. Let's go ahead and have Diana move. You must either discard an asset you control or draw the topmost cultist enemy in the encounter discard pile. Okay, I can work with that. I don't want to discard an asset, so yeah, I'll go ahead and draw the top of the discard pile, which is going to be just this guy. And we'll put him over here. So yeah, we need 6 clues, which we do have, so we're good on that front. All right, I do still have 2 actions remaining. Not much I can do with them, so I'm just going to draw a card. And gain a resource. Okay. Enemy is not going to do anything. Upkeep. All right, another backpack. Upkeep. Another ward. Perfect. All right. We'll go ahead and add a doom here. Spires or Carcosa, and I don't have a way of stopping it. So this thing's going to have 2 doom on it. All right. Not the end of the world, but not the best situation either. All right, and then for you, another Spire Carcosa. All right, we're just gonna let that. We're just gonna let that happen. We're gonna advance one of these. That's just where we're at right now. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be a little awkward. I'm not going to spend the charge of Living Ink. We're just going to move. I'm going to go ahead and you must either discard an asset you control or draw the topmost cultist in the encounter discard pile. There's no cultist in there, so I have to discard an asset, which I'm fine with. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Living Ink. Just going to, which our stats were already not active anyway because I didn't spend a charge. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and move again, spend all 6 clues. Fortunately, this is going to make me get engaged by you. And not much we can do about that. I could try punching you at least. Brahms power. 5 to 3. We succeed. Dead you. Okay. Diana will go next. Oh, also I need to spawn a bunch of junk. Cloister. Abbey Tower. Other thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one. Okay, that's what we're looking at right now. Can't go in there, can't go in there. Got stuff there. Cool. All right, that was all my actions there, so next will be Diana. Go ahead and move on over. If there are 2 agendas in play with different agenda numbers, it gets +2 Shroud. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 to get out the backpack. Search top 12. Hello. Survival knife. That thing. Oh, and a wolf mask. Hello. Alright, last action, I'm actually going to go ahead and play that wolf mask. So yeah, spare survival knife and an enchanted blade once we're locked and loaded with that. Definitely no issues there. Okay. That is all my actions. That is end of the round. We'll go ahead and do enemy phase, then upkeep. Regular Defiance. And we got Eye of Truth. Okay. Mythos. We get to choose which one we want to advance. Well, first we place a Doom, and then we decide which one we want to advance. I have always picked wrong every single time, so I don't expect it to change. I'll pick the Tide Rising. And then this will get reset. Okay. Red Dawn surmise. The tide continues to rise rapidly. The outer walls of the village assaulted by hurricane-force winds and freezing rain. The storm only grows in intensity as the evening turns to night. Soon the tide water will completely flood the city. Shuffle the encounter discard pile and both sets. Set aside copies of Tidal Terror. These jerks. These aren't too bad. They ain't great, but they're not great. Yeah, they're not great. Shuffle all this. Hopefully we don't get screwed over by the things there this time. If it was just one of them, I would have actually tried to just peel off the Doom with Marie. I mean, honestly, I could have still done that, but it would have been still kind of a huge pain to deal with. So, I mean, probably in hindsight, I probably should have just taken the L at that point, but that's okay. If Agenda 1C, which is this one, has 2 or fewer Doom on it, mark 1 conviction. Hey, we got a conviction. Otherwise, it would have been 1 doubt, which we're capped on doubt. All right, let the storm rage. Oh, great, Ancient Evils has surge. Oh, by the way, there's Ancient Evils in this deck. The angry sea continues to barrage the island. Waves crash against the walls, and the rain pelts the rooftops. Is the rising sea the key to opening the path? If so, you have no choice but to let the storm rage on. All right, everything else here is the same. Shuffle this and draw. Black Stars rise again. I'm kind of okay with just letting it go, but I'm going to go ahead and do Defiance, which will make us, what, 4? And I'll pick Skulls. Alright, we do fail by 1, so I'm just going to take a Horror. We're going to put it on you. And then for you, Mysterious Chanting. Yeah, we can trigger that. Search the deck for nonsense. We'll pick an Acolyte. Actually, I kind of want to pick Wizard of the Order. Let's pick Wizard of the Order. Where do we want to spawn you? We'll put you here. You're going to get a Doom at the end of this, which is fine. So I'm going for the Wizard of the Order just to get it out of the way. Let's go ahead and go Investigation. I'll start with Diana. Actually, I will start with Marie. So this location has 5 Shroud because they have different agenda numbers now. I don't remember which goes. I don't remember all the fancy things for this one, unfortunately. Let's go down to Knight's Hall. Investigate. If there are no clues, you can investigate using foot instead of book. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, you remember that you found the tower key. Okay. 5 to 2s, which I'm completely okay with. Investigate twice. Okay. Got the clues here, and we can get the key in a bit. What do? You hit for 1 damage. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move down here with Diana. I am going to go ahead and do the foot test. 3 to 2. We'll commit a Promise of Power. 7 to 2. That's 4 to 2, so we do pass. So we now have the key. And tower keys up that way. Okay. And then for my last action, I'm just going to move over to here. This one has the guide, which has the willpower check. Okay, cool. We can work with that. I'm going to get engaged by you. Oh, I'm an idiot. Instead of doing the Instead of doing the Promise of Power, I should have done the Wolf Mask. I'm not going to take it back. I'll just stick with what I have right now. In any case, enemy phase, I'm going to get attacked. I'm going to use the Survival Knife. This is going to make us 6 to 4. And I'm going to commit an Overpower. We'll go 8 to 4. Okay, I succeed. That will do 2 damage and kill this guy. Draw a card. Cool. Upkeep. Hello, Devil. David Redfeld. Okay. Yeah, one of the things that definitely changed from Marie is I went ahead and got rid of David Redfeld because I don't use him. I don't like doing the Doomed stuff at all. Alright, let's go ahead and add a Doom to Agenda 2A. Get that going a little. Spawn of Highly. We'll say to hi to you then. This one I can handle. And then a Cultist. That will be a little annoying. Alright, investigation phase. We'll start with Diana. You don't actually have Hunter. You don't actually have Hunter. Alright, we're going to do something a little cheeky. We're going to spend a resource to dodge the attack that's coming my way. Gain a resource back, draw a card. So I'm doing that because I'm provoking the attack by moving to here. Then I'm going to evade using a Wolf Mask. We'll go 5 to 2. We succeed. That was 4 to 2, so I do take 1 horror, which is fine. And then my last action, I'm going to go ahead and move to here, get engaged by you, and get my offering back. Alright. Because, yeah, this guy's not going to do anything as long as we ignore him. He doesn't... yeah, it's just retaliate, nothing else. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move with Marie. And investigate twice. 5 to 2. Okay, got the clues here, and then we can get the everything else taken care of soon. Alright, so that's the good news. Enemy phase, I'm going to get attacked for 1. I'm going to use Survival Knife. We'll go 6 to 3. Let's go 8 to 3 with Wolf Mask. I passed, and I can put a card back in my hand. There's actually not anything I want to put back in my hand right now, so we'll just kill you off. Okay. Upkeep. I lost soul. And unfortunately, my willpower is a bit high right now. Okay. So, we currently have more doubt than conviction, so it's going to be a book test, and it's going to be versus our willpower. So it's going to be 3 to... I have 3 to 4 right now. Which is a little unfortunate, but that's okay. I'm just gonna make the test 3 to 4. I definitely failed. I'm gonna take 2 damage, which I will take here. All right, and then for you, hey, it's you. All right. Yeah, unfortunately, he's going to stay for a while. Mythos. I think we'll just keep pushing up the Agenda A. Alright. Spires of Carcosa. Not much I can do about that. Alright, and I spawned a Swift Byaku. I'm just going to do a let me handle this one and take that. I'll give Diana some work to do. All right, investigation phase. I'll go ahead and start with Diana. Oh, I did get engaged, so get that back. All right, let's get to work on this. I can go 6 to 2. So we will. Good to go, 6 to 2. -2, yep, we're good. And 6 to 2. Dead. Okay, and then Marie is going to go ahead and do a 4 to 3 test. We succeed, and that means we now have both the guide and the tower key. So we'll go ahead and move twice. Okay. And that's it on that run. Okay. Can always just keep pushing this forward. All right. Upkeep. Tichophobia. Upkeep. Another Eye of Truth. Mythos. 5 of 6. Another one of you. We'll spawn you over here. Worlds Merge. Test willpower 3. If you fail, this will make you discard cards and take horror. I will go ahead and commit an Eye of Truth to this. This will make us 8 to 3. I failed, I think. Nope, I got exactly 5. Highest amount of Doom on an agenda in play. Let me check that. Okay, so Doom on other cards other than the agenda count towards the amount of Doom in play, but not the amount of Doom on an agenda. So this, I got a -2, and this is a -3 then, because there's only 3 on this agenda. So that's -5. That's 3 to 3. I do actually pass. So get rid of that. This goes up here. And now any future checks will have the Eye of Truth on it. Okay. Investigation. Let's, yeah, we're good to go on that. All right. So with all that in mind, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and start with Marie. And we'll move here. All right, and this has a bunch of stuff on it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just start investigating. We're 5 to 2 here. Good. Good. All right. And then over here, I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 actions to get rid of a Tichophobia. And spend 3 resources to get this out. All right. And that is end round. Enemy's not going to do anything. Upkeep. Okay, we have all our weapons now. Mythos. We'll go ahead and clear this off. Clear this off. I am going to put the Doom on. Let the Storm rage, of course. The ritual is almost complete. All that is left is to find the gate and step through. Remove the remainder of this agenda deck from the game and replace it with the set-aside Act 3 A card and advance to that Act card. Okay, so we got the right one. Which also means we can set this over here, put 2 here, So Act 3A, right? Yep, Act 3A. Remove the remainder of this agenda deck from the game and replace it with the set-aside Act 3A card. Advance to that Act card. Open the path below. Tide water churns around the walls of the city. Layers of reality unfold, reflected in the depths below. You can see the twisted spires of Carcosa. You have no choice but to dive in. Okay, so that's the good news. We found we actually went the right, we found the correct route. Let's put it that way. And we're still pretty far back on the agenda here, so we actually have a lot of time on our hands. Granted, that time will quickly speed up because of these stupid little spires of Carcosa nonsense. Also, even better, we no longer have to worry about the Ancient Evils having Surge anymore, because that has been dealt with. So, and we haven't even drawn in Ancient Evils yet. Alright, let's go ahead and draw bad cards. Hey, Chapel St. Hubert, or the Porta la Vance. We'll put you over here. We don't want to deal with you right now. Alright, and then over here, I'll put you, well, I definitely don't want to tackle both of you at the same time. We'll put you over here with the chapel. Okay. And we'll go from there. I mean, I could prevent him from spawning, but I don't think that's really worthwhile. Investigation phase. Let's go ahead and start with Marie. I'm going to go ahead and now we're just going to investigate this. We'll go. Isn't like stuff supposed to spawn? Oh, I think it's when you get the last thing and this thing. That's when it starts spawning things like Rift, the Beast of Alderman, and all that nonsense. So we're okay on that front. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and investigate 5 to 2. It's only -2 now, and then 5 to 2. All right, 5 to 2. That might actually fail. That did fail. All right, cool. We only got 1 clue here. But we did get rid of the remaining curse, so that's good. Oh, also, since I'm... Let's see, I can go that, then that, then that. Yeah, I will go ahead and put a Doom on this guy. Because the way it's going to work is I'm going to advance to 4. Then I'll put 5 down, and then I can pop Mystifying Song and prevent it from advancing, and then get rid of Baron. All right. Or if I get lucky, if I get an Elder Sign, that will also fix the issue. Okay. In the meantime, over here with Diana, let's go ahead and move to here. Get engaged by you and you. All right, so you can only discover this things here if you have 3 or fewer remaining sanity. What's the requirement here? Tide waters churns around the walls of the city. Layers of reality unfold, reflected in the depths below. You can see the twisted spires of Carcosa. You have no choice but to dive in. If each undefeated investigator is at the Chapel of St. Aubert and there are no clues at the location, you can advance. Okay. So we got that going for us right now. All right. So as for what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go ahead and fight. So right now we are 6 to 4. We'll go 8 to 4. I am going to go ahead and use the wolf mask. That'll be 10 to 4. 10 to 4. We succeed by a lot, so we're going to do 3 damage. Then I will try... I'm going to try stabbing him one more time. 6 to 4. We succeed. He is dead. Okay. That is everybody. We'll go enemy phase. I'll get attacked by this Acolyte. I will counter kill. So we'll go 6 to 3. And succeed. Kills. Alright. Upkeep. Let me handle this. Upkeep. Melissa. Okay, Mythos. We are 4 of 5. Twisted to his will. So currently we are 4 to 4. And if we fail, we have to discard cards at random. I'll go ahead and spin one and do Dark Prophecy, and we'll see what we... Actually, that's not going to help me at all. Do I have anything in here that can help? Technically, yes, I can. I'm gonna exhaust the Twilight Blade to use Dark Insight again, and just shuffle this back in. Don't want to deal with that right now. All right, and then for you, Hunted by Byakhee. Currently, that's actually not a big deal. Choose and draw one of them. Sure, we'll go. Let's see. Choose one and draw one of them. See, if you fail, reveal X cards, where X is the amount you fail by. If it's at least one Byakhee, of course you play it. If it's at least one Omen, take one Horror, and then you shuffle the encounter deck. What happens to the cards? Alright, so yeah, this is just weird, because usually things like this are usually discarding cards from the encounter deck, but this is just reveal. So what ends up happening is if it's a Byakhee, you draw it, and if it's an Omen, you take one Horror, but you don't draw it, and then everything gets shuffled. Anything that's not that Byakhee gets shuffled back in. Yeah, kind of crazy nonsense there. Alright, we're gonna go just... Should I just Eye of Truth that too? So this is the one that's affected by Agenda 1C. No, I really want to hold on to that. Yeah, I don't want to Eye of Truth it. Yeah, we'll just YOLO this. 3 to 6. Alright, we failed by 2. 1, 2. Alright, we do take one Horror, which I will take. This gets discarded, because this is an Omen. And that Ancient Evils is going to hopefully get shuffled to the bottom of the deck. Alright, that is it for that. Investigation. So, you're almost down to the 3 sanity remaining. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and put a Doom on Baron Sanity. And then I'm going to do some investigating. So we are 5 to 2. Good. Good. Even better. Unfortunately, that's still not going to solve this problem because I should have done the skill checks first and then did this because this doesn't actually check it. So I'll go ahead and put the Doom on him just because I can. And we'll get the remaining clues here. Alright, so the main thing we're missing right now is we do need still, if we want to get the maximum benefit of the hunting the stranger, we definitely need to get him one more time. Anyway, over here, I don't really have much to do. I'm just going to gain a bunch of resources. I'll draw one card and then gain 2 resources. Alright. Oh, I did forget to move the Tidal Terror last round. Yep, I did forget to move the Tidal Terror last round. I'll just verify, though. Okay, so yeah, we missed one movement, and then Tidal Terror should be at here now. Okay. Upkeep. Okay. Upkeep. I do need to discard now. Oh, actually, sorry. During upkeep. Okay, yeah, there's no lightning bolt window. That's fine. It's done after the encounter phase. Okay. Or encounter cards, rather. I need to discard a card. I'm going to go ahead and discard David Whitfield. Okay. I am going to go ahead and gain a Doom here. And I'll spend 3 to do Mystifying Song. So the agenda will not advance. Alright. Crashing Floods. Unfortunately, you're not there to help. So 3 to 3. And this is Act 3A, isn't it? So yeah, this is the one where we lose a bunch of actions if we mess it up. And unfortunately, I'm going to end up messing it up. There's not much I can do right now. I'm 3 to 3 right now. Do I have any other way to prevent it? Nope. All right. Yep, 3 to 3, I guess. Oh, actually, we'll use Wolf Mask. We'll go 5 to 3. Good luck. We passed. Cool. All right. There's a lot of Doom in play. There's 7 Doom in play. So let's go ahead and do Promise of Power. We'll go 8 to 6 or 8 to 7. Yeah, 8 to 7. We'll go 9 to 7. Honestly, this knowledge of power is not doing anything for us. All right, that is a fail, unfortunately. Thank you, Curse Token. Discard 2 cards from your hand at random. One. I knew it. I was going to get that. All right, well, not much I can do about it. I mean, granted, I think both of these are in here now. Nope, just one. Cool. Thanks, game. All right, investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and use Baron Samity. Finally get rid of him. I'm going to go ahead and just loop around. 1, 2, 3. And Diana. Let's go ahead and tag out the Twilight Blade at this point. I'm going to spend 3 to discard the Twilight Blade and get out Enchanted Blade. That's 1 action. I'll go ahead and move to here. I'm going to gain a resource, and then I'm going to spend 2 to go ahead and get out my Delay the Inevitable. Okay, enemy phase. I'm going to get engaged by you. Get an offering. I'm going to get hit, which I'll use Delay Inevitable to soak. Put this in the basement. Gain a resource, draw a card. Ooh, Terrible Secret. I'm okay with since I've already discarded the Twilight Blade, I'm actually okay with just discarding all 3. Okay. And then upkeep. Living Ink I could have used a lot sooner. Mythos. Alright, now we advance. Alright, we now have the Rift Seekers to worry about. And the encounter discard pile gets shuffled back in. If current A is not the current A agenda, do not mark any conviction or doubt. So as the vortex grows in size and force, so does its pull on reality. Debris and rubble starts to float upwards, pulled into the terrible void. A thunderous crash shakes the island to its very core. Soon the whole city will be destroyed by the maelstrom. So yeah. Each monster enemy gets +1 fight. The whirlwind over the island continues to rage. Blinding flashes of lightning and deafening thunder assault your senses. Is the vortex above the key to opening the path? If so, you have no choice but to beckon the entity closer. Okie dokie. Go ahead and draw a card. Black Star's Prize. You really want to give me that, don't you? All right. We are 3 to 4, and nothing I can do about it. 3 to 4. We failed by 0, or failed by 1, so we'll take 1 horror. Another one of these. This time it surges because there's no doom in play. Oh, good. 5 to 4. Yeah, 5 to 4. I pass because it's 0 right now. Okay, well, got rid of the Black Star Rises at least. All right, investigation phase. Let's go ahead and start with Diana. Let's just stab this guy. We can go 6 to 4. 6 to 4. And 6 to 4. And then I'll use Beat Cop to kill it. Okay. And then over here, I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 to get out. Sorry, I think that was 4. Alyssa Graham. Oh, I made a mistake. Earlier, I should have been at 2 to 2. Or sorry, 4 to 2. I'll take a look. I don't think it mattered, but just in case. Okay, I checked all the skill checks when Marie was supposed to actually have 4 book. It was actually all pretty straightforward. Stuff I failed definitely failed, and the stuff I passed were definitely a pass. Usually it was with like a -2 and stuff, which 4 to 2 was definitely fine for it. Anyway, so we go ahead and play Alyssa Graham. Now we're back up to 5 book. I still need to take some horror though, so let's go ahead and do that. I'll take the horror right now. So I'll take 1 horror and then 2 horror here. And then I'll go ahead and investigate. 5 to 3. Get 1 clue. Alright, well, we're almost out of this. So that's the good news. Enemy phase, nothing going on. We've murdered everyone. Upkeep. Got another one of those, great. Finally got one of those. Alright, Mythos, first Doom. Oh yeah, 1 second. Sorry, I did make one other mistake. Thankfully, it didn't actually matter. The Title Terror, when I was doing those 3 attacks, actually had 5 fight because it's a monster and does have +1 fight. I got it was a -1 and then 2 skulls, which right now at the time were 0s. So I would still pass all the checks with Diana as well. So we're good on that front. Sorry. God, a lot of things. Boom. Spires of Carcosa. Alright, well, you're going to be a problem. And Occultist. Alright. So the Abbey Church is only... we should be okay on that front. Yeah, we should be okay on the Abbey Church because there's not multiple agendas in play anymore. Also, we actually need to get the clues out of here too, so that's something to work on. Alright, well in any case, let's go ahead and start with Diana. Let's go ahead and get out our... Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend an action to get out the Living Ink. And I'll go ahead and investigate this location. So yeah, if there are two agendas in play with different shroud values, there are not two agendas in play anymore. So it's going to be 5-3. And I'm going to be getting rid of the Doom first. Got rid of one, got rid of the other. It's not often I actually bother to do that, but I do want to buy some time for now. All right, in the meantime, over here, I'll spend 2 to get out the archaic glyph. I'll go ahead and investigate using it. It's not going to be too special, but yeah, 5-3. Yep, 4-3. So we won't get one clue. We'll try one more time. 5-3. Not good enough. All right. Well, I tried. Okay. No, enemies aren't doing anything. Upkeep. Upkeep. With those 3. Hunted by Byaku. I'm 5-6 right now. I'll use take the initiative. We pass by a lot. Have nothing in the basement. This one we actually have... nope, that's not... Nope, it's this one actually. Never mind. Take 1 damage, lose a bunch of actions. Well, 3-3. I passed. Congratulations. And that was good, because also I was going to place Doom on this thing. So we do pass. Good. Alright, investigation phase. I'm going to start with Marie. Marie's going to investigate 5-3. Good to go. Then she's going to move on over and attempt to do the archaic glyphs again. 5-3. Oh, you do get 2 clues. Okay, so that's all done. And there's only 8 cards left in Diana's deck, so get to look forward to that, I guess. Diana's going to move down. Actually, Diana's going to draw 2 cards. I'm just wondering how I want to do this. Let's just go down and hit the cultist. Yeah, we'll get engaged by him. Get our offering. I'm gonna stab him for 8. Oh, also, I need to lose a charge here. 8-3. Sorry about that. That should have been a right click. Still, I drew an extra token just in case. We are still good to go. All right. So that's killed him. Let's just move back up here. And yeah, that's going to be it on that. Enemies upkeep. Mythos. We are 3 of 6 again. Mysterious chanting. Yeah, unfortunately, we were pretty far away from all that. We'll spawn an Acolyte, just because I can. For now, we'll spawn him down here. Ancient Evils. It will not advance it, so I'll just take it. Okay. Investigation phase. I'll have Diana move down here, get engaged. Lose a charge here. Murder this man. And then move back up. All right. And then Marie. I'll go ahead and spend the 4 to get out this St. Hubert's Key. Thankfully, it's not going to kill me. All right. And then I'm just going to spend... I'll spend some actions just gaining resources. Alright, shuffle the deck real quick. Alright. No enemies, go to upkeep. Alright, another living ink. I'm going to discard a Dark Prophecy. Grim Memoir. Ethos, we're 5 of 6. Wanted by Byakuya again. I'll do a take the initiative. We pass. So with Byakuya, I'm going to go ahead and... I actually don't need to worry about it because we're already here. Cool. Spawn's here. Okay, investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and... I'll go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and fight the Byakuya, and I'm going to use a Dark Prophecy. 1. Alright, well, I'm 8. Yeah, I'm 8 to 2 right now. Which means that is -5 right now. Yeah, 5 doom right now. So yeah, -5, so that's 3. So I do hit. So good to go on that front. I have to take one of the skulls. Put this in the basement. Draw a card. Do a damage. Next, I'm going to go ahead and attack again. This time just 8 to 2. We succeed. And then I'm going to go ahead and use Beat Cop to kill it off. Alright, and then I'm going to go ahead and spend 4 to replace Beat Cop with a fresh one. Okay. Over here, I'm just going to spend 3 to get out the Grim Memoir. And then the rest will be gaining resources. So at this point, yeah, I'm just trying to farm the Pallid Mask one more time. That's all I'm doing. And he's here. He'll spawn all the way over here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, and then for you. Okay. Alright, Doom is... this thing is going to advance. Alright. Worlds intertwine. Something is wrong. The vortex must have triggered the gate by now. You research this ritual to the best of your abilities, but for some reason it isn't working. Desperate, you examine your surroundings. Waves crash just over the outer walls of the village. Flooding the streets, figures robed in yellow search through the streets, their hooded lamps illuminating the floodwater. Suddenly you realize your error. The vortex wasn't the key, it was the sea. Alright, now we get this guy. And he's going to be at the place where we need to go, which is fine. Okay. Remove the set aside, advance to Agenda 3C. Your objective lies within the other agenda deck. That's fine. Also, Ashley would spawn, but we don't need to worry about her. Alright, we do still have this token, by the way, so we do actually have some more time. Swallowed sky. The maelstrom in the sky envelops the horizon. The island starts to break into pieces. The screeches of uncanny creatures fill the air. An unholy choir praying to a force beyond your comprehension. If you do not act soon, the path will be forever lost, and nobody will be able to prevent Haster's agents from releasing his bonds. Good stuff. Alright, so we do have this guy we need to deal with, but he is just going to hang out for now. Let's go ahead and get our Mythos card. Spires of Carcosa. Alright. Well, you'll at least have something to do. Ancient Evils. I will go ahead and doesn't have Surge anymore. We already got through one of the Ancient Evils. Yeah, let's Yeah, let's go ahead and just ward it. We'll kill off a Lysogram for it. Okay, investigation phase. We'll go ahead and start with Diana first. I'm going to go ahead and, as I move through the broken steps, I will go ahead and pop the living ink. So I don't have to draw a cultist for that. And go down to here. All right. And that's it for that. And then for Marie, you just deal with this. Where, oh, we did lose that. So we're 5-3 again, which I'm okay with. Actually, we'll do Grim and more. So we're 7-3. Pass, draw card. Do it again. 7-3. Pass, draw card. That's the problem. I'm 5-5 right now. And this is a book check. So I'll just 5-5 it. We passed. Cool. And we do get rid of this last doom on this. Good to go. And then I will go ahead and just gain a resource. Okay. Enemy phase, nothing going on. Upkeep. Upkeep. Mythos. First doom. Spawn of Hylie. Gotta deal with you first. And Swift Byakuya. Let me handle that one. Okay, a little busy. Let's go ahead and use the lightning bolts. We're gonna go ahead and pop this to reduce the doom by 1. Yeah, so we have used that, so we're good to go. So Ashley's benefit is gone. And we got some things we need to worry about. Okay. So let's go. I'm going to use the Enchanted Blade on the Spawn of Hylie. Spend 2 charges. So right now we're 8-4. And I'm going to go 10-4 with Vicious Blow. That is a 0. So it's going to do. Actually, I should have spent only 1 charge. I apologize. That would have been 6, 7, 9 to 4. And the worst I can get is -2. Yeah, sorry, I was just going to spend 1 charge then, because it's going to be 3 damage from this. Or sorry, it's going to be 2 damage from this, and then 2 damage from that. So there you go. Kill him. Then I'm going to spend 2 charges to kill the Swift Byakuya. This time it's going to be 8-2. Kill him. Then I'm going to engage the Man in the Pallid Mask. And I'm going to use Beat Cop to do a damage to him. Okay. And then over here, I'm just going to gain a bunch of resources. Okay. Man in the Pallid Mask is going to attack me. I'm going to go ahead and use the Survival Knife. We're going to be 6-4. And that is a dead Man in the Pallid Mask. Okay. So now we have all 9 of those. We're good to go on that front. We just need to get Diana back over here to deal with the Beast of Alderman. Okay, I have 2 cards left in the deck too. Rite of Seeking. Mythos. First Doom again. Worlds Merge. It's this one. Okay, so we do get the +4 for this one. So we are 6-3 right now. So 6-3. We pass. So just a reminder, I have the Eye of Truth on this, so we do get the 4 wilds for it. Okay, over here. Not much I can do about that. How do we want to handle this? We'll have it spawn over here. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stab this man. Actually, do I want to stab this man? Let's just evade. Wolf Mask, we'll go 5-2. We succeed by a lot. Don't want to put that back. You're gone. We'll move to here. And I am going to go ahead and move to here. I'm just considering my options here. Let's go ahead and I have to discard it. Oh, I can discard any asset. I'll get rid of the devil, because I do have control of it. All right, yeah, we're good to go. And then meanwhile, over here, I'm just going to gain 3 resources with Marie. Enemy phase, you'll unexhaust during upkeep, that is. Upkeep here, upkeep there. Mythos, we are 2 of 8. Palamas is not here, so it's 2-2. If I fail, I'll take 2 horror. We passed. This is the foot one, isn't it? Yep, it is. Not much I can do about it. I'll commit these and go 5-3. Good to go. All right, investigation phase. Diana. So I can do, I'm going to move up 1. I am going to go ahead and spend 3 to get out the my new enchanted blade. And then I'm going to go ahead and get into range here. Yeah, this guy only hits for 2 and 1, so I'll be okay. I am going to go ahead and use Beat Cop to do a damage here. Get that going. Alright, meanwhile, Marie will just hang out. She's done her job. She doesn't have any other purpose. Okay, enemy phase, this guy will move up. And then Beast or Alderman is going to swing at me. I'm going to use the survival knife. And it's going to be 6-3. Alright, we do succeed and do 2 damage. I'm still going to get hit for 2 and 1. I'm going to go ahead and put the horror here, and I'll go ahead and negate the damage. Okay. Upkeep. Take another horror. Mythos, we're now 3 of 8. Okay, we are now engaged by you. Also, I should have, yeah, we'll go ahead and get that. The Pale Man beckons. Yep, so this guy will respawn again. I don't really care. Because the only thing that can actually directly influence us is the Pale Man beckons and then the other card that increases the difficulty. The Marked by the Sign, which we've already gotten a few of those. Well, I've gotten one of those. In any case, yeah, he spawns back in. Not a big deal. We don't need to kill him again. Investigation phase. I'm going to go ahead and start with Diana. Diana is going to attack the Beast of Alderman. While assigning damage and horror from the Beast of Alderman, you must assign as much damage and horror as possible to a single card before assigning it to another card. Oh, sorry. I actually need to change this then. I need to actually take the horror. Because it has to be all on one card. Which is fine. I think it still applies, but just in case, I'll just do it that way. Anyway, over here, let's go ahead and deal with you. I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 charges. This will make us 6, 8. 8 to 3. So 8 to 3, and I'll do 3 damage. We succeed, 3 damage. Okay. Next, I'm going to do the same to the Rift Seeker. Yeah, we'll just do this. Okay, 8 to 3. We succeed, does 3 damage. And then I'm killing off Beat Cop to finish off the Beast of Alderman. Yep, because it has 7 health, and that was the 7th damage. Alright, and then last action, I don't know, just gain a resource. Alright, and then over here with Marie, we'll move here. Chapel of St. Albert is... all investigators are here, and there's no clues, so we do advance. Only you can stop Hastur from escaping his prison. You dive into the churning waters and open the path to Carcosa, the realm of madness. Resolution 1. Also, sorry, this guy should have probably moved again, but he was not going to reach us. Alright. Resolution 1. You hold your breath as you swim through freezing water toward the spires below. Yeah, we've done this before. You open the path below. We're going to get 2 cultists and 2 tablets. So, tablets stay, and we add the cultist. And then Ashley's already dead. We'll go ahead and do victory. We have victory 6, which is great. And I don't think I have anything else of note to know. Nope, it's just going to go straight to Dim Carcosa. We do have our 9 chasing the strangers, so we don't need to worry about any starting doom. And yeah, we'll be good to go on that. And this time around, I'll remember to actually keep the Man in the Pallid Mask in the deck until it tells me otherwise. Alright, let's spend XP. Alright, last upgrade. 6 experience for both of them. Is it really just only 6? 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, 6. Okay, so 6 experience. I'm going to spend 4 to upgrade Deny Existence to level 5 for Diana, so now she has both of them upgraded. And then I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the remaining Defiance to level 2. That does leave her with 1 experience, which I can't really do anything with. And then for Marie, I'll go ahead and upgrade the remaining Rite of Seeking using the arcane researches and stuff like that. And then the 6 XP is going to go towards replacing one of the Calling in Favors with Seal of the Elder Sign. This is our first time messing with this. It's a spell, so I could get it. Expert commits for 1 while. Do not reveal Chaos tokens from the Chaos bag for this test. Treat the Chaos token revealed for this test as an Elder Sign. When this test ends, remove Seal of the Elder Sign from the game. So this essentially ensures that you not only succeed, but also trigger your Elder Sign effect if you have one. Well, you always have one, but anyway. In this case, it's actually really good for Marie because it can help solidify that it can help speed up getting rid of Baron Samedi, which is always good. Anyway, that is it on for this one. Wasn't too bad. We guessed correctly, which helped out a lot. Yeah, just focusing down 1 row definitely kind of helps. Well, focusing down 1 side helps as long as you are on, as long as you pick the correct side. Else it becomes a little bit more messy as far as trying to get everything done. But for the most part, we had a lot of time to spare, which was good because we needed it to go and get the stranger. I mean, worst case scenario is we could have went into Dim Carcosa with 1 Doom in play, which is not a big deal. There's kind of a huge gap on the amount of tally marks that do things. Essentially, 6 through 8 gets you 1 Doom, and after that, it's 9 or higher. Which the only way you can get 9 or higher is you have to fight the stranger in every scenario up to this point without in every scenario because there's both Curtain Call and I think Pallid Mask can get you 2, and then everything else you have to get on your own. So yeah, so unless you fail a scenario, you're usually guaranteed to at least get 4 tally marks on the way. In any case, we'll go ahead and did I even draw my weakness? Wait, where is your weakness? Oh, that's right, I used it. Yeah, sorry, I got confused here. Yeah, our dark pact, we actually took care of that. So for Dim Carcosa, we will not have to worry about this because we're on the last scenario of the campaign. Same thing for the her other weakness, the unspeakable oath. So the good news is we don't have to worry about those weaknesses. They do take up hand slots though, which is a little annoying. In any case, we'll go ahead and call it here. I am the Depressed Eeyore. This is Arkham Horror, the card game, doing Path of Carcosa, the Doubt route. We just finished Black Star's Rise. We'll be doing Dim Carcosa next. See ya.